Sorry for that.
There it is. Now, we moving along, man. When did you wake up? John Horse is my special guest tonight. I really appreciate him pulling up and making time. This was a highly anticipated episode. I'm gonna move on to my next question. Let's talk about being fully awake. Do you feel like it's possible to ever be fully awake, or ever be fully aware? Or is it a situation where you're constantly learning, you're constantly evolving? Do you have any fears that when it's all said and done after this lifetime, that you might feel like you were never fully 100% aware of what was really going on?
All right. Check this out. I got this from a thug, I got this from a gangster, and I got this from a guru. I got this from a thug, I got this from a gangster, and I got this from a guru. Now, the thug was my mama. She always told me learning is 360 degrees. So that's the definition of eternal right there. So there's no that's the definition of the golden ratio, what we was talking about earlier. Just different aspects of, looking at the present in different loops. We call it the past and the present. We call it the past and the future, but we looking at the same thing in a different loop. You understand? So with the gangster, he told me the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, don't ever stop learning in these streets, bro. It's always something to learn in these streets. You understand? And then with the guru always told me that life is everlasting. So with that being said, I got from 3 different people the same silver lining message that this shit don't end. So guess what? I've been here at the beginning and I've been here at the end. That also includes you and yourself. See, now our problem is remembering. Now, remembering, I'm not talking about like remembering what you ate yesterday or no shit like that there. But what I'm talking about is flashbacks or memories or certain shit that just itch your nerve. You know what I'm saying? Ask that question to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then let it come out. You understand? This is how we find out the evidence of what we don't know, because we can't be taught if we were already here. We can't be taught. And that goes for white people, Chinese people, everybody else who is indoctrinated with melanin, because melanin is the key substance in this third dimensional realm that lets us know that we are not from here. We cultivated from somewhere else. And guess what? The only evidence that we have of melanation is from the sun. The sun is the only thing in the universe that gives off melanated radiation rays. You understand? Photosynthesis, shit that the plants and shit catch to grow. You understand? And just going into learning about that, that's the, you know what I'm saying? You have to ask yourself questions. But like I said, I learned from these 3 people that you can never stop learning. And once you think you got it all, that's when you fail. That's when you fail.
That's real shit. And I did want to ask you, is there such a thing as fake woke, or is being woke a trend, in your opinion? Are people out there trying to do what John Horse is trying to do just to get likes and views?
Yes, exactly. Because you hit it right on the head. Because like I said, you had the old saying, you know what I'm saying? I give it an indigenous saying. You know what I'm saying? You have those people who are behind the 8 ball. You understand? You have people like me, Wes, yourself. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to make videos. We think we don't have time to make videos because of the esoteric shit that's going out. But it's esoteric. What we doing are gathering information, and we being observant to what the fuck is going on. While these fake motherfuckers is out here steady trying to push the agenda about 5G and all this other shit. When, like I said, once you lay the facts out, the facts is the facts. It's up to you to do the research. But to keep talking about and regurgitating the same shit, that's worthless. So you clout chasing. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. I had to unsubscribe from somebody because they didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. You understand? I had to unsubscribe from a couple of people because they didn't know what they were talking about. You understand? It's just the whole simple fact that look, we're not gonna do that anymore. Just because the Migos is rapping in triplets, don't mean we gonna rap in triplets. You know what I'm saying? You got to be creative. You have to use your imagination. I know I sound like I'm from the PBS channel or I come straight off Sesame Street or Barney, but this shit is real. You understand? Just the thing that you too grown or you too old to follow your creation or your imagination, that's just silly upon itself. You killing yourself already inside. You understand? This is a biological thing. You understand? Your cells are living organisms within their cells. This is how most people, there ain't nobody been out of space, but this is how most people, get the concept of outer space because of the science that was presented in the third realm and the shit that we already know. You understand? As far as cells and afterlife and how they correspond. You know, if you're an alcoholic and you don't, you know what I'm saying? We got trillions of cells, but they try to kill you. They try to scare you. Oh, you killing millions of cells. Man, guess what? Cells reproduce themselves every 7 years. You understand? So you bound to pick up a habit or lose a habit. It's your choice. You understand? We were not born into this world with a book. We was born into this world crying and screaming. And guess what? Because we didn't want to be here. But y'all gave us a bottle. Y'all made sure we was fed, and we made sure we was comforted. Because y'all wanted us here. Y'all seen us bigger than we seen ourselves. This is the light of the world. That's what y'all seen us as. So that's what I'm telling people. I'm telling people it's okay. Step back into that light. Because you never you stepped out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you have to go find. You step right back into that motherfucking light. You is the light of the world. You feel cocky, be cocky. You understand? You ego fly. Shit. You understand? If you feel mellow, then be mellow. It's all good. You do what you feel like is necessary to provide this universe. Because your radiation, just like a sunflower, that sunflower is feeding off the water and the motherfucking sun. And guess what? It has to give something back to the earth. What does the earth need? The earth needs the goddamn melanin, the CO2. It needs the carbon monoxide to function on the vibrations. You understand?
I'm sorry. I had to let that bitch breathe. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Listen, if I lost anybody in that soliloquy, you understand? Please ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be confused. You know what I'm saying? I tend to do that sometimes. I call it the Kanye rant. I ran on sometimes, but we're going to get back on subject because this is information that I urgently want to get out to y'all. Y'all got to understand, man, to believe in the vaccine is silly. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is no, the vaccine is not real. I'm not telling you that it's not real. What I'm telling you is do the research on the root word vaccine. See where vaccine come from. And see if it matches with the information that these people are telling you in the public. That's it. I'm giving you an open eye. That's all.
This man John Horse is going 10 toes down right now. Pay attention, family. Moving on to the next question. Let's talk about the worst phase. What was the worst phase for you when you woke up?
Losing my friends. Cause you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, it's an exciting thing, and you feel like everybody should know the information. So losing a lot of friends and family to this information, as far as like waiting on them to come around to my circle, you know what I'm saying, it really fucked me up. You know what I'm saying, for a long time. But the funny thing about that is the universe tends to balance itself out. Those same friends or family, they call me constantly and everything. They send me information. They let me know, like, oh man, I remember that when you told us this and you told us that. I don't get hype about it. It encourages me to look for. It encourages me to look further. You understand? For them, because now I have their ear. But other than that, I mean, that's the part that hurt me the most. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those people are coming back around after 15, 20 years, and they know what I'm saying. They realizing like, damn, he wasn't always crazy. You feel me?
Who, Trump?
Shit, John Horse. But Trump too, he can be in my conversation. He can be in it too. I mean, all us a little crazy, man. All us a little crazy.
As far as your channel, you know, it's endless amount of content. I love content creators that can talk about anything. It just makes them more relatable. I love the people's champion type content creators. You know, but on your channel specifically, what's your favorite topic to speak on?
My favorite topic to speak on is the African American Native narrative. I'm sorry, the narrative that everyone is African American. Just like, I mean, amongst black people, so-called black people, we think like this. We have classy white people, suburbanites, and then we have rednecks. Well, amongst the black people, it's the same way. You understand? You have Spanish Moors that were from Africa, and you have people who were right from here, indigenous to this land. But it's the indigenous part that lights my fire and tries to let everyone know, you know what I'm saying, that the story that you are hearing is told totally different. But the information that you seek is right in front of you. You just have to look at it, and you have to study it, ask questions, and inquire. You can hit my channel up, ask me any question you want. You want to ask how I'm indigenous to Americas. You understand? And we talking about not going back 400 years. We talking about going back 4,000 years. So I mean, this is research that I have studied on it. I mean, like I said, there's no need for debate anyone. You understand? Because that's the whole basis of my research. You know what I'm saying? When I find something and I solidify it and I compare it to something, it to me it turns fact. So it's pretty hard for someone to flip my card as far as like, oh, how do you prove this and how to prove that? Because I got stamps of approval. I done been through plenty trolls who question my judgment or question what I say. So I make sure I solidify and I have documents, or I can point you to the water where your ass can drink your damn self.
You know, I was trying to have a conversation with somebody, and you know, a lot of people don't understand the difference between, you know, somebody's hungry. You know, the fisherman can give them some fish, or they can teach them how to fish. A lot of people they don't appreciate the whole act of teaching someone how to fish. And it irks me, man. It really bothers me, man, because I want somebody to this day, I'm 28 years old, I don't know how to fish. You know what I'm saying? If shit hit the fan, I'm hungry, John Horse. You know?
And the truth, that's beautiful amongst itself. Because just the definition of being hungry is to learn. So if motherfuckers say they hungry and they sit up here and say, oh, I got the answer to this, I got the answer to that, bitch, you ain't hungry. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't hungry. You got all the food and you want to pass it out to everybody. You want to be king so-and-so. When there's no such thing as a king so-and-so. We weren't born with no motherfucking platform. Every king is his own king, and that rings true. Every queen is his own her own queen, and that shit rings true. You understand? You build your life and what you think and what you teach. You know what I'm saying? Off what you learn, your hunger, your aggression. You understand? A lot of people sitting up here talking. That's why I give it the I know syndrome. I be sitting up there talking to somebody. They be like, yeah, I know. I be like, all right. And then next thing you know, they be like, what that was you said? I be like, nothing, because you said you know. Like, what the fuck am I telling you for? You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but it's like, what am I telling you for if you already know? You understand? Your hunger is not there. You feel like you got it, or you're comfortable in your ways. So with that being said, you die right there. You understand? I know I'm gonna live for a long time because my hunger for information is endless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be an 80-year-old person. looking back on this shit laughing. I know this.
That's real shit, you know. And I just want to let you know, man. So you're getting a lot of love in the live chat right now, man. I'll let you take a look at that later, man. But it's a lot of honorable people in that live chat.
Hey
Showing
man,
some
y'all know
love
I
right now.
fuck with y'all. My dog, my doogie 4 5s. Man, my nigga Booby Hill. Bruh, I can never say enough about Booby Hill. If I ever go to Canada, that's the first person I'm reaching out to. And I'm not even bullshit. Me and my girl was just talking about moving to Canada, man. But bro, that's a whole nother subject. But shout out to live chat, man. I fucks with y'all, man. I know I love y'all, man. It's the horse, man.
That's real. Now, as far as activities, what activities does John Horse do to exercise mentally? Not necessarily physically, but you trying to get your brain pumping. You trying to, open your mind, and who knows what dimension you might jump in. But what exercises do you do to exercise yourself mentally?
uh one and key one and key I turn everything off, the phones and the cell phones and everything else. I turn it off and I just take that like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and just, you know what I'm saying, soak in my own thoughts. I just soak in my own thoughts, whatever the fuck they may be. You know what I'm saying? I soak in them. Second, music. You know what I'm saying? My preference of music right now, you know what I'm saying? I listen to Boom Boom Pat and all that other stuff, but the shit that soothes my soul is Pandora, Patti LaBelle station. It really takes me to another place. And if we talking about third dimension physically, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got my esoteric magic that I fuck with, you know, so I got my memorabilia and shit like that. But Epsom salt baths. Get on your Epsom salt baths. I try to take 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? That I've been bumped down to 1 since this little corona thing, but take your Epsom salt bath. Epsom salt bath. Those are my 3 things, man. Like I said, man. First, think to yourself. Second, take the music, you know what I'm saying, and listen to your preference. My preference is Patti LaBelle. Her voice is like fucking medicine for the soul. You know what I'm saying? And third, like I said, I got my esoteric magic, but I use Epsom salt baths. Epsom salt baths is the sweetest shit in the life. In life. Shout out to John.
Now, as far as when it comes to John Horse, is John Horse inspired by any other truth tellers, whether it be YouTube or any other various platforms?
Yes. As long as I see you, if your energy match or relate to mine, hell yeah, I'm listening to you. You know what I'm
Who is
saying?
John Horse's favorite content creator right now?
Favorite content creator right now? Shit. I gotta put like 3 up there. That's okay. That's okay? Alright. First I got Jay Krishna. You know what I mean? Then I got you, Lowkey, my dog, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, I got 2 and my 3. I got Ann 411 and then I got Eric Johnson, my favorite dude.
Shit.
That's my top 3. You know what I'm saying? Jay Kushner, Lowkey, and 411, and Eric Johnson, the baddest DJ on the motherfucking planet.
It's a good lineup right there.
I try to keep it simple and true.
Now, we got 2 more questions left, family. I definitely appreciate everybody pulling up for When Did You Wake Up? Like I said, tonight's special guest is John Horse. Through your journeys, through your travels, what does John Horse fear more, or, what have you feared more, the truth or lies?
Man, I know truth and lies are out there. So my whole thing is to get caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? On the information. You know what I'm saying? On the information that I give, to get caught lacking, like say a Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't exactly know what happened to all these plethora of people, but at the end of the day, these people had a message that ended. You understand? I'm not looking for my message to end. You know what I'm saying? Until I say it is ready to end. You understand? So I'm trying not to get caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? No fuck up ass kind of depths. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I really, you know what I'm saying, fear or have a challenge of overcoming fear is death. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is fuckery.
You know, we did a podcast on the Matrix. We decoded it. We broke it down. Everybody's perspectives were put on the table. But as far as the characters in the Matrix, the movie, what character do you feel like John Horse would be?
Um, uh, mouse, mouse.
Who the hell is Mouse? I forgot who that is.
Exactly. Seen, but not seen. You know what I mean? If you know that dude, man, he was breaking down the nutrition to Neo. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, it look like oatmeal if you think it tastes like oatmeal and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I do. I actually, he had like the bandana on or something.
No, he had like the little Eskimo hat on and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
talking about the woman in the red dress.
Hey, right, I remember her. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I say him is because he understood but didn't overstand what he was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the one. He broke down. So he gave instructions to Neo like what this was like, but he never understood the power in itself. And this is why I was trying to break him down in the movie, and I was like, man, bro, this movie is bullshit because they took the most powerfulest person and made him weak. You know what I'm saying? Like they make them weak. Like, bro, they literally went to Mouse for certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was basic needs, essential. This is what we calling it right now during this pandemic. We calling it essential needs. But you know what I'm saying? He had essential needs. He said, man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? This shit can, he gave you the magic. He was like, this shit can be oatmeal or it can be chicken if you want. I don't really know what the fuck it all is, but I know it has the nutritions and the vitamins and everything that the body needs. You understand? So he had that shit esoterically and he had that shit esoterically. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, bro, he had everything that everybody needed to survive. Well, ultimately, everybody in the movie didn't want the shit to survive. They wanted the shit to find out the answer to stop the so-called suffering. But if you call yourself free from the matrix, then what is suffering? You're defining your own suffering, and that's sad. You understand? Because that dude was happy. He go right into the goddamn simulation matrix and be fucking on the bitch with the red dress. He was happy. He was happy with the oatmeal. Like I'm just here cause y'all here. You know what I'm saying? And to me, to me, that's the character I would be, because to care less is to love more.
Shit. Don't say shit like that. You might have to put that on a T-shirt.
I mean, hey, I give it to you, man. If anybody can do it, do it. Like I said, man, to care less is to love more, man.
John Horse, what's your goal as a content creator?
Well shit. We'll talk about it three ways. Three ways. I ain't gonna lie. I want my people, you know what I'm saying, and us to get large and in charge. You know what I'm saying? Some more straight to it podcast shit. I want us to be banging. You know what I'm saying? I want us to be banging. So everybody tune into the straight podcast. If you haven't tuned into it, make sure you go hit those links on the Lowkey T channel. Like, hit, subscribe. Great content. Just multiple creators. Like you wouldn't even believe. I still go into the motherfucking archives and still watch this shit. You understand? I found myself watching this shit the other day. But with that being said, I want that to get big. You know what I'm saying? My channel, if it gets big, I want it to get big because I successfully delivered the truth. You understand? And it touched enough hearts. You know what I'm saying? So I say esoterically, 144,000 subscribers. That's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? 144,000 subscribers. They say when Jesus came back, he took 144,000 people. So I'm taking 144,000 subscribers. But yeah, man. But other than that, the last thing, I just want people to question their own aspect of things. Don't just accept things, you know what I'm saying, as good and bad. When you accept things good and bad, that should be the first evidence that you know that something is wrong. And you should, you know what I'm saying, further off along, go down the rabbit hole and find out what your niche is, what your aspect is of life. You understand? You will live this life a lot better. You understand? And it would seem like everything around you is non-existent. Your COVID-19, your pandemics, and your celebrities and idols, all that shit would seem non-existent. You have to create a world within yourself, and the only way you do that is with the evidence of production. You understand? The evidence of production, of finding the truth within yourself. This is not what I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to be.
Right. And just, going back a little bit, when we said what is the best part about, best thing about being awake, being aware, I gotta throw in there, man, being able, if nothing else, being able to pass that discernment down to your children. Maybe it'll pass down to your great grandchildren, so on and so forth. I think that if nothing else, being able to instill a sense of what it really means to like be alive opposed to just live. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got people that's alive and people that's just living. You know what I mean? A lot of the living, the living dead. You know what I'm saying? So that's I think for me personally, I don't know if you agree, but for me that probably would be the best thing if I ever have kids, just to be able to pass down that discernment down to my kids. Even if I don't have no money in my pocket, just to be able to show my kids what it really means to be awake and as a human being and what really matters, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to being a fake piece of shit.
I mean, that's funny, but I totally agree, bro. But you know what I'm saying? And when you asked that question earlier, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I could think about is just like the worst thing I could, you know what I'm saying, about being woke. But that's a beautiful way of putting it, because that's my aim when I teach, man, is not to wake the people and take away their fear. Hello? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but not just to take away, you know what I'm saying, your fear, but just take away the kids' fear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I must be important or something. That. Yeah, I'm trying to be good. If they call one more time, we're gonna do the same thing. But I'm gonna get this both out. You understand? But it's not about y'all, man. It's not about us. You know what I'm saying? Just like Lowkey said, man, being able to pass that down to the kids is the most beautiful thing. Because when those kids remember you, that's when you really in the fucking Hall of Fame. You understand? To be forgetting and not remembered, that's like a vampire being seen in the sun. You know what I'm saying? You just touch, you ain't shit. You understand? So I don't want to go down like that. So if any of the information that I get out gets out to anyone who can need it and use it, I just, you know what I'm saying, I hope they remember my name. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing. So yeah, passing it down to the kids, because the kids, one thing about kids, honor and loyalty is natural. Honor and loyalty is natural. Disloyalty and ugliness is not natural. It's taught. It is taught. And if you don't believe me, type in little white boy and little black boy give each other hugs and watch how these little boys naturally, they 4 years old, and they show you big grown motherfuckers how to act. So with that being said, man, I can give a less about the big grown motherfuckers who don't listen, but the people who do listen, yeah, man, just like Lowkey said, man, reach them kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even see that when I woke up first. You know what I'm saying? All I seen was just ugliness and just the worst of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to present everybody the beautiful picture, but that is the beautiful picture. When these kids can remember you and honor you like a Martin Luther King or a Malcolm X, no matter what we know about these people now, you understand? They etched in the history books and they seen a certain kind of way. That's what you call a magical energy. No matter what you throw at it. Man, Martin Luther King, he was a hoe. But guess what? In the energy, in the mainstream, he's seen as the fucking man. And you can't take that away from him. This is what I talk about, solidifying your magic. You understand? So if you're gonna stand on some shit, stand on some shit.
All right, shit, John Horse. When did you wake up? You know, special guest tonight. Promote your channel. Tell everybody where to find you. I know you dropped a couple videos today. Just briefly talk about that before we get up out of here.
Yes, man. Make sure you put in John Horse, but make sure you type in channel or you look up under channels or subscription. Likes and notifications, they're very rare on YouTube right now. So, you know what I'm saying? You just make sure you just tap into my channel every once in a while. That's what I do. I tap into my subscriptions once in a while because I don't get everyone's notifications. But right now, the last two videos I released was on Samantha Josephson. If y'all familiar with that case, it was the girl who hopped in the wrong Uber driver car, and the Samantha Josephson and Nathaniel Rowland. I gave my view on my perspective of what I think happened or what I think is evolving around the case as far as the situation. And a lot of people might take it for conspiracies, but like I said, I did a lot of research on Masonic lodges and all that kind of information to know what I'm talking about. So yes, to an ordinary person, it might sound like conspiracy, but I guarantee you, know what I'm saying, I have certain information to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Physical information, no, but just as far as my information, just going off my opinion, yes. But the last video I made, it got taken down because it was related to COVID-19. But I think I made the Aubrey what's his name? Ahmaud Aubrey. Dude who got shot in Brunswick, Georgia. If y'all not familiar with the case, man, he got shot by some private citizens. Because a lot of people trying to use it like a case of non-racism and stuff like that. But said y'all check out Ahmaud Aubrey. Y'all go check out my channel. I made those videos. So I mean, with that being said, like I said, don't take those information with fact. Take it with a little bit of grain and go do your own research on those topics.
That's real. When did you wake up? Tonight's special guest was John Horse. John Horse, I definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. You know, we got some history, man. One of my favorite content creators, man. So shout out everybody that pulled up in that live chat to support John Horse. Like I said, like, share. You gotta like and share these videos, man. You know, it's only a few people out here that have pulled back the layer. Fuck levels. They pulled back the layers of the bullshit and they got into the core. So we have to honor these people. We have to share their content. We have to embrace them, and that's just something we have to do, man. We gotta support each other. So with that, when did you wake up tonight? Special guest was John Horse, man. Salute, family. We're gonna catch you on the next one.
How wow.